Hi, this is Roger. Thanks for dropping by. The little trays arrived. They were due on Saturday. It's Thursday today, so that's good. We always like early. So I've put it in place. It is going to be a little bit of a nuisance, but because it's the winter, it won't be a nuisance very often, because by putting it there, I've trapped some of those large Miltonias, which I now can't really get at any sense. But by altering the watering sequence, I can basically water the things that are on where the new shelves are, leaving them empty, at which point I can get at the plants behind them. So I can work something out anyway. So that's what I had in mind. Just close the gap on these, leaving room for that, which gets me a shelf that's medium height, so medium light. So I've put my Paphs and some Masdevallias on there, plus the two Zygos. They will get residual light from that one, because they're now in the beam, yeah? And they'll get some light from this one, off to the side. So that's improved their light no end. And I put a couple on the lower shelf. The Restrepias that were up this end of this shelf have now gone over there. They'll get light that filters down from this one, yeah, because of the beam, yeah, so they'll get a bit more light than they did before. And by moving them, it's allowed me to dig the Restrepias out of that really dark corner up there, because the ones in the light are doing that. And that one hasn't bloomed for a long time. That one is gorgeous. Let's see if I can get a good close-up on that. Coloration on that one is absolutely gorgeous. Right. Now, on Sunday I said I was going to say something about the Restrepias, and what it was this one up here. And that's Restrepia Falkenbergii, or is it? I was stood talking to Helen Milner at the Restrepia area, and there was some of those in flower, and I said, oh, I've got quite a large one of that, I've had it a while now. And she said, have you got it labelled as Falkenbergii? I said, well, yes, that's what I was given it as, and the flower checks out. She said, yeah, but the plant doesn't. And the trouble is, I've forgotten what she said it was. But she said Falkenbergii is a tall Restrepia. It will have very long stems and its leaves set high. She said if yours has got shorter leaves and is quite a squat looking plant, it's not Falkenbergii, it's something else, and I forgot what she said. Next time I see her, I'll try and remember to ask. But so my Falkenbergii could actually be mislabelled along with many of Burnham's. But she said she could understand the confusion because the blooms were virtually identical. Yeah, so anyway, so we might have a mislabelled Restrepia. Not that I'm worried about it. Yeah, so a little bit of shuffling around, getting some plants into a place where they've got a bit more light, perhaps. Like, you know, I can see there's a couple up in a dark corner there, but I don't know if that's a dark corner when the lights come on. If it is a dark corner, then they can come here, which will certainly be lighter. It'll certainly be lighter during the day, even if the lights don't get at it. In fact, I think I'll move a couple of those. It's that dark area up there, yeah, and that's dark up there in the daytime because got crowded shelves above. I'm sure I shall be shuffling stuff around for some time to come. Right, new blooms opened, yay! The tiger tail has opened. Good colour changer, this one. Good example of typical Oncidium colour changer. And the main colour change is the lip, which when it first opens like this, the edging is a strange colour. It's a peachy pink, and then you've got the bright yellow with the red spot. Note, single red spot. That's the differentiating. That's what tells it apart from some others that look almost identical. So that one's just opened, the rest will follow suit, so that's a nice spray on that one, that's good. And over here, my tiniest bloom. This is Cymbidium cheriphorum, and it is my tiniest bloom by far, which probably means I won't be able to focus on it or even close, but I will try. Hopefully that's in focus, but handheld, that's about as good as it's going to get. Lovely blooms, but tiny. You know, that's how they are. That's the whole spike there. That's not a good blooming, I must admit. The spike should be a lot bigger with a lot more blooms, and the branches should be longer. But it's in a sorry state. It's sort of recovering, it's getting better. So hopefully it will get even better than that. So there we go. That's what I've been up to this morning. I had to wait for the rain to stop to get the shelving in and get all the cobwebs off of it and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, I'm sure I will be moving plants around probably in December. But yeah, so it's treats day today. My son's coming round later this afternoon, and we're going to pick out on a takeaway and then put a film on and crash out in front of a film. And then Hannah will be down at the weekend. So yeah, all good stuff. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks for dropping by. I'm pleased that I found a use for that while the Cymbidiums aren't on it. Yeah, because they've got their own place now. We've got those not in bloom down there. Then we've got this one in bloom up here so I can see it. The one behind it is too big to go down there. So I've decided that goes up here, and I've just noticed that the spike is pushing on quite nicely. I hadn't noticed that. So yeah, we've got buds showing on one of this year's spikes. I wonder if yep, that spike down there is also showing its buds. So we got buds, so that will be the next one to bloom. The other spikes aren't showing buds yet. They're progressing, but they're not showing buds. So we've got 2 spikes with buds on to follow on, and that is, what is that? That is, oh, that's the hybrid I got from Burnham. So it's got no ID, but it's bright yellow. So it'll be nice bright yellow blooms to cheer us up. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for dropping by.